Sabrina Steph. How did y'all feel about Sabrina Steph?
Contest, like to have it with the new floor and there's like 40,000 fans out here and people using the bathroom, all type of chaos around here. Like for us to deliver a show like that, it was perfect. Like just as much excitement that you can build in that short amount of time with two great shooters going at it. So pretty special. This will be something we'll remember for a long time.
I thought Sabrina Steph was great. I wanted two things to happen. I wanted either them to be close, competitive, type of conversation with somebody coming out on top, or I wanted Sabrina to get blown out because I wanted the 2 months of just men versus women, gender going on. But other than that, I mean, I thought it was great. View wise, we can get into the numbers and stuff about Saturday night in a minute. One of the better events of the whole weekend, just view wise, just as a statistical thing, view wise, that was one of the best events in a long time. How'd y'all feel?
You go ahead, Dom. I was just trying.
I'm not gonna lie. I know we had the conversation about how we feel if it got to the point to where niggas are dropping 200 points in NBA and scoring every possession. If niggas got to 168 threes and make 40% of them.
No. We're on Steph Sabrina. We never did that.
Oh, Steph Sabrina.
I sold earlier. We're on Steph Sabrina.
I thought we were. I'm so ready to talk about this All-Star game.
Yo, he really is.
I'm sorry. Steph Sabrina was lit. I fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie. I was on Omar's side. I either wanted it to be a super blowout or be competitive. And I'm gonna ask y'all, what do y'all think would have been worse if Sabrina would have went first and dropped 6, and then Steph drops 40, or Steph drops 40 first, and then Sabrina follows it up by dropping 6? Just ponder that one. Yeah, cool little contest, cool little event. They need to keep it. They need to keep doing this WNBA versus NBA competition, something like that. I would love if y'all want to do this week ass skills challenge. At least do WNBA versus NBA skills challenge. Let the WNBA players get out there and beat the men to really rub it in. So if y'all not gonna care, all right, don't care now. Like I want to see this. Please don't.
This
care.
bastard stole my take. I was literally, I swear, I was just about to say that. Literally. So my thing is literally, not only was Steph Sabrina a success, Steph and Sabrina will continue to be a success. I think they low-key captured lightning in a bottle. The reason being, there's always going to be stakes, even if they don't care, even if they trolling. When we seen Speed fuck up Sauce Gardner, anybody who knows football, that's a fucking sack. But what do we care about Speed kicking in on Sauce Gardner? So at the end of the day, that should have been something that they really should have paid attention to, and I think now it's flagrant. When you see, hey, Sabrina really could knock that shit down from an NBA volume or whatever, you're going to have motherfuckers put the ball size. Hey, nobody cares, because if Sabrina were to drop 40 and Steph were to end that bitch with 39, Steph's cooked. Steph's cooked. So it nobody cares. I know niggas are going to keyboard it up, and nobody cares. At the end of the day, you have something. WNBA, if you're going to make the skills challenge, great. Obviously, the dunk contest, that'd be a little crazy. But if you want to make the skills challenge great even, all right, bet. Sorry if y'all hear my garage. All right, bet. Go ahead. Let me get Caitlin Clark. Let me get Angel Reese. Let me get Sabrina and that motherfucker versus whoever the fuck. Oh, you trolling? You trolling, Scotty? Damn, all right, yeah. And then when that shit goes on the internet, we going to see who still don't care. So I'm just saying, I think that's huge success. It was instantly my favorite. There's always going to be stakes in it, and I think that's something they could expand upon.
Yeah, that'll come a part of my fixing the All-Star Weekend segment, but just wanted to run some quick numbers out at you guys. Don't know what this means because they just say things just to say things. 10 million unique viewers versus last year. 10 million unique viewers in the U.S. watched State Farm's All-Star Saturday night on TNT, True TV, and BR Sports on Max, up 54% versus last year. It's the most watched NBA All-Star Saturday night in 4 years. Now, I don't know what this means based off of how they're interpreting it. Unique viewers, it's kind of hard to register for me because they have 1, 2, 3, really 2 new places to watch it. Is that impressive? Because aren't unique viewers just newer viewers watching it if there's 2 new platforms?
Mm-hmm. That's what I would assume it is. I don't know though. I don't know what constitutes a unique viewer. But I'm impressed regardless. Like no matter what. I mean, hey, More people
Yeah,
watching. More people watching. Cool.
still
Or
cool.
new eyes.
I just how they interpret it, how they physically do it. It is what it is. But I do want to show this one. The NBA said it had 10 million unique viewers for all Saturday nights across these apps. Viewership peaked at 5.4 million viewers during the 10 to 10:15 p.m. window during Steph and Sabrina. Everybody that's a detractor of the WNBA, they want the numbers. These are the numbers right here. I thought it was great. Again, we'll get into more of this. Shouts out to both of them for doing it. But yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute. And the ad campaign that Nike put out for Sabrina right after that, the shooters shoot Sabrina shit. Like, I thought that was great, and that's what separates. This is what marketing looks like, y'all. Damn, where is it? Right here. This is what marketing looks like. Oh well, I don't. Well, that was crazy. This is a crazy one. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What marketing looks like.
That's what marketing looks like.
Okay, well, look, that's what marketing looks like. Shooters just shoot, throwing out something simple. Sabrina shooting. I can't find one without that shit. It's so crazy. But yeah, I thought that was beautiful. I really thought that was like, it was good. It was good fucking entertainment. Somebody had tried to bring us down though.
I was about to say there's a con. I don't know if we're gonna talk about it now.
Well,
Yes, we are. Okay, man. Look, bro, this is what I be thinking of, like that side of our community that wants like me and B Souls to just cuss at everybody 24/7. I think that this is what y'all want. That's because not even the fact that it's like you could argue he's just wrong, right? Fuck that. We're gonna talk about that, but right, it's the same thing to that side of the Keep It Above community, and really anybody that's in support of Kenny. Why then? Why after the game is over, after Curry wins, of all things too, Curry didn't even lose. Why is it right then and there mid-celebration? Still think that bitch should have shot from the three-point line. I mean, the women's line. Like, why? Like, literally, like a weird comment. Maybe even when she's shooting, it's like, okay, hey, she hitting these, but I think she would hit even more if she was at the women's three-point line. Like, then maybe you get at this controversial clip. Go ahead. Why during the celebration? That shit is crazy. I don't know. Go ahead, dog.
As nasty as it was and as nasty as it sounded, let me say his heart was in the right place. It was a cool message, but terrible delivery. It's like someone giving you a note that you really need, but they like smack you in the face with it. Like, you just delivered this message way wrong. That's insane how you delivered it. I feel like he genuinely was rooting for Sabrina, and I'm not gonna say he was right, because I don't think he was right, because she scored fucking 26, just like a lot of the top shooters in the NBA scored fucking 26 from that distance. I get it. Shoot where she's more comfortable from, because I want to say in the WNBA contest that they did, she dropped 37 or some wild shit like that. So I get it. It's closer. It'll been something more normal for her. If you're going to do a three-point contest, do it with both players shooting on normal playing grounds, what they're used to. I get that. But, man, I would have rather had that if she would have went out there and put out a stinker. If she would have went out there and gave you like 13 and it looked like a bad display, then I would get it. Make it more comfortable for her. Maybe the moment was too bright. It was off night. Maybe I'll leave some things. She went out there and put up 26 just like Trae Young, just like Kat, just like Dame, just like Reese. She went out there and put up the same score as the guy that won the three-point contest for the men. You could have saved the comment. Like, honestly, those are one of those situations where you could have just not said it at all, or at least when the cameras was off. You did not have to say that on the airwaves.
Yeah, she was one shot off. If she would have made a starry ball, they would have had the same exact score. I don't even understand the realm he was coming from. Somebody on Twitter was like, well, he was rooting for her, so he's just saying that because he thinks that it would make her score more because she's from that line.
The argument is he's hating on Curry. Sorry, cut you off, but that's their argument.
That was the argument, but I'm just like, she was one shot off. I truly don't know if one shot or a closer line makes her shoot one shot closer than the more. It just didn't make sense. It was stupid. That is one of my final takeaways from this game, this whole weekend. Get the old niggas off TV. Get them off. We gotta get them off. And I'm being serious. Saturday night was the best night. We have to get the old dudes off TV. I can't do it anymore. You know, the whole cop out. Y'all don't watch it on mute. Get them off TV. I shouldn't have to watch it on mute. I want to hear what the players say. I want to see what the mic picks up. I want to hear the sounds of the game. I want to hear the defense. I want to hear the bang. I want to hear some of these things. But, you know, I saw a tweet that was like, routinely, the NBA is the only sport where they just, you know, continuously bash the product live in the moment, live. And then on Inside TNT or Inside the NBA, they will bash it. They'll bash it right after the game is over. Hey, this sucks. It sucks. It's trash. This is trash. You got, and then to go on Monday morning or Tuesday morning or Thursday, whatever morning, you'll have Perkins on TV bashing the product. All ex-players just bashing the product for 3 straight days. I know we like to talk about or don't like to talk about the NBA as if it's some okay product, you know, as if it doesn't have its flaws, it's great, it's perfect. That's a problem. Think about it. You sitting there, you doing everything right, and your girl just bashing you in the passenger seat. At some point, you're gonna turn and be like, all right, we gotta shut that up. We gonna have to calm that down. You supposed to be supporting me, all this, that, and the third. Your parents doing the same thing. Hey, you need to just calm that down. And to be honest with you, it gets worse when we get to the All-Star game. When we get to the actual game, them niggas was tweaking.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst shit. Someone in chat made the comment again. Damn, chat and Damo, y'all cooking me today. I was just about to say, and even I made my NFL analogies time in and time out this year. Holy shit, chat! I swear, bro. I'm not acting like NFL clears all the time because there's entertainment value in the NBA. One thing I can say, NFL for old niggas, they think that they could play better for sure. They think that they can do all that shit for sure. You got to have that, but they never diss the young talent. They'll they'll say shit about the rules. They'll say, yo, the rules is letting these motherfuckers do shit I could do, but they'll never go, yo, this player is not good. Yo, this game is boring. They don't do that. I know there's definitely one or two, of course. I'm not going to speak for the entirety of ex-NFL players, but that shit is like night and day. Hearing that shit during the All-Star game, that the All-Star game sucks, is cohesively a bad business practice. No matter which way we slice it, bro. If I'm on Keep It a Buck and we're talking about some shit, let's say I'm completely not into it, and you know how I was on the I don't care shit? Fuck that. Let's say I was literally on, yo, this topic is fucking boring and lame every 5 seconds. Like, dog, that's just not a good practice. Like, that's not what you should do. It's crazy.
I'm gonna use muted if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, no. I was letting everybody get their stuff off. Yeah, I've been said that the broadcasting in the NBA is just putrid and pitiful. I've seen other sports do it way better. I feel like there's an overhaul that's needed. I feel like there's no coincidence that a lot of the old heads are finding this or so quick to complain about this product because they've watched for over 20 years or however long guys they respected bash this product. When you see an old guy that thinks Shaq's the most dominant player he's ever seen, and Shaq is constantly condemning this league, you think he's gonna like this league? Like, if you see an old dude who grew up in that era and remember what Charles Barkley was out there able to do, if you think he's been sitting here watching Charles Barkley on TV for the past 20 years condemn this league and players, do you think he's going to actually support it and like it? No, he's going to take their word. And the fact that he's nostalgic for when these guys played in a certain time in the NBA. So the shit's absolutely horrible. I've been saying they need to just go ahead, chop it up, give guys like Buddy down in Charlotte, the announcer that went viral for how he calls games, give more people like that a shot. Find some people, find some more color commentators, people like that. Give other people a shot. Be innovative, try some different things. I don't think that we should be in a state to where we watch the game on mute. I'm with Omar with that. That watching the game on mute thing is awful. Horrible. Why do we need to do that? We shouldn't need to do that. There's no need for that. That's just disgustingly stupid in my opinion. And yeah, that's really it. That's all I got on
Same
that.
thing. That's like saying, yo, Sage is my least favorite pod member. Let's say again, I was just as toxic. That's like saying, okay, when Sage talks, just mute the pod. Nothing's
Just
wrong
mute
with it. Don't fire him. Just mute the pod. Like this is an awful take, bro. Awful take.
just mute that. When Vegeta comes up, just mute him. Just get to the practice of muting it and cutting it off, cutting it back on whenever, all that stuff. That's just silly. Somebody said a real opinions over fake positivity. What's crazy is I'm positive that there are people who actually give real positive opinions about the game and can appreciate the players. I've seen Grant Hill cover some stuff. I've seen Isaiah Thomas cover some stuff, and they have positive things to say about some of these younger dudes. But they continuously put these guys that go out there and laugh and joke and yuck it up and all that stuff. At this point, I know it was great television back then. Oh, they hate Candace Parker Cruz, but that's because she gives some more a different sort of insight. I back in the day when Kenny and Chuck and Shaq and Ernie, when they were moving around and grooving around and making good entertaining television comedy and all that stuff like that, physical comedy, all that, they were great. Now it's three crotchety old dudes sitting down. I don't even know if they run to the board still. It's but no, it's three crotchety old dudes just complaining at every chance that they get. And mind you, there's some things that I think I can complain about, but I'm Omar from Let's Keep It Buck, never played in the NBA at all. I'm not a part of the brotherhood. I'm not anything like that. I cut them on. They're complaining about the game. Like I said, I cut Kendrick Perkins on. He's complaining about the game. I cut whoever's doing it live on. They're complaining about the game. I cut Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson on. They're complaining about the game. Damn. I'm either going to do two things. You're going to make me divisive about that older generation and irresponsibly hate on them and say some stuff that may not even be true just to get the hate off, or I'm going to just start thinking, yeah, this new gig shit fucking sucks. And the NBA used to do a great job. They used to do a great job of having the old and young connection be there. Like we talked about. Hell, they put up statues immediately for some of these players and have championed the older players and all that stuff like that. Man, if I got to hear how y'all feel about the guys that I'm watching today, y'all hear it? When I say music today is trash, guess what happens? It divides us. And we can have, moments at the end of the year or whatever where somebody says, and I don't want this to be a long tangent. I didn't mean for it to be. We'll go on the end of the year. Oh, why don't you like Omar? I ain't gonna lie. He said he hated Baby Drill's song, and I cannot get over that. That's why he is the worst member on the pod. Damn. All right, niggas. All right.
Yeah, it's a difference between hiring people who are fake positive, hiring people who are fake negative or always negative, and then just hiring people who just don't have hate for the game. That's all I'm saying, at least. Just don't hire a motherfucker that hates the game. Hire a person that, hey, I'm not gonna lie, the scoring stuff is getting out of hand. But anyway, let's talk about it. Not a person that, this scoring shit getting out of hand, man. This shit is ass. And then just for 20 minutes, dunk on the game. It's a difference.
Let's get into the actual game.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's the wrong thing.
You had it right the first time.
Honestly.
NBA All-Star game. I'm going to let Damo take it away after I read the score because, my God, he's been, bubbling over. Western Conference 186 to the Eastern Conference 211. If I'm not mistaken, the Damian Lillard with a score of 39, 6, and 3 won the MVP of the game. It's a very riveting game. Very riveting game. Take it away, Damo. How you feel about it?
Because I just been dying to talk about it. It's been oozing out of me. Pause. The All-Star game to me was the epitome of guys not caring and just going out there to have fun. And I'm genuinely okay with that. I know a lot of people were upset about the competitiveness. They wanted more defense being played. A nigga shot 168 threes. I don't know how you're supposed to defend that. I don't. And I brought it up earlier. Omar had this point to where points per possession was a thing, and we're going to get to a point to basically where it's a bucket every possession. and people racing to 200 points. And I was like, F it. If it's a race to 200, first team to 200 wins, I'm okay with that. It would take something astronomical, like combine these teams shooting 168 threes and both teams and averaging 40%. They shot a 40% clip shooting that many threes, which is crazy. They just don't care. I don't think the game is going to get to a point to where they just don't care. This is what it looks like when players just don't care.